I had a basic script. I just had this idea, gee, it ought to be done.
The church didn't give us any money to do it the first year.
Now, I didn't have anybody to write the music. I didn't have anybody to direct it. All I saw was a story that I thought needed to be told and had a wonderful message to tell it.
We had to make a decision where the show would be held.
None of this was here. Now, we didn't have a soundtrack, and we drove out to a little tiny recording studio.
I mean, it was just the scroungiest part of St. Louis.
So it was not unusual for us to be doing musical recordings at 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Now, this is not the way you usually do things. No one really understands the complexity of something like this. Not only would we work all day rehearsing the show, but then we'd have to work all night and the rest of the time building the actual facility.
It was very hard work.
It was as much a pioneering effort for them as it was for the early saints who were here.
And when they came, they gave more than they thought they were capable of giving.
If you listen to the words of the songs, there really is the message right there.
It was one of the easiest things for me to write.
And when I heard it, I said, oh my word, I couldn't even imagine anything as magnificent.
It's a beautiful melody. Everybody wanted to cut it.
I've seen it raining 5 miles out of town and not a drop in Nauvoo.
I've seen families grow closer together.
I do not think that I would have been as active or active in the church.
Surely, God was walking among us.
We only have, I view it as 96 hours to prepare.
Does everybody remember this dance? Because it didn't look like it. Right?
The author said to me, there's a few scenes we don't really like right now.
And Lynn said, I just don't take anybody back on my dance team.
These people that came to City of Joseph and participated in the cast had their lives changed.
I think it's become a part of the foundation of their testimonies, and especially their testimony of the prophet Joseph Smith.
It truly penetrates the hearts of those who are seeking to know the truth.
The City of Joseph was the finest thing in the church for people who are not members of the church.
It's the best thing that's ever happened to me, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to our family.
Unfortunately, I think it'll be a big deal.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to do the pageant tonight.
This is really tugging on our heartstrings.
We're not going to see most of these people again in this lifetime anyway.
I think it's the closest thing to Zion society that you can imagine.
That's the power of the City of Joseph.
Have you ever seen such an evening? Have you ever seen such a sky? Have you ever felt so peaceful inside? Neither have I. Have you noticed that old river so quietly sliding by? Have you ever seen the grass so green? Neither have I.